Hey guys, what's up? It's Quantive here and welcome to this new video. Now guys, recently JaGeX has actually put an update on the actual Runescape website and that sort of thing for the actual combat beta, which is really cool. They're actually reintroducing special attacks in sometime in the coming months, which will be really cool. They've added this sort of beta in where you can sort of acquire some of the weapons that do have the special attacks. They've also posted a list of actually the weapons that actually have special attacks on the forums, so I'll definitely try and put a link to that picture or maybe even the quick find code in the actual details below. Anyway guys, so pretty much on screen you'll just see me using a couple of the main special attack weapons that I did actually want to be testing out, such as the AGS, which I've got now. They've actually added a whole bunch of other things in, which is really cool. They've sort of put in a thing where you can queue abilities, which is one of the things that they did actually really need. It's quite good, as you can see down on my action bar. If I click an ability, that does start flashing, and that sort of fires after you can actually use the ability, and then after that's used it'll just sort of turn itself off, which is kind of really good if you're doing high intense sort of PVM and you know exactly what abilities you want to be using in what sort of string. And also they've added in sort of a new momentum, which will be quite good, and then also an ability called Revolution, which you'll see me use at the end of this video. It's really cool as it sort of just uses the first, I think it's 9 or so slots on your action bar and sort of just fires those abilities in order. They all do have to be basic, which is one of the things that sort of is a problem with it, I guess you could say, but it's still going to be definitely a really good way to train Slayer and things like that. Potentially even do some low level bosses that don't really require you to do much button mashing and that sort of thing, so I'm pretty sure that Bandos will be one of the bosses that I test this out on and see how it goes, as I pretty much know exactly what the basics I want to be using in order, and then I can just fire off my thresholds when I need. Anyway guys, that is pretty much all the updates, as you can see, but I'm just going through all the weapons. Hopefully you're getting a look at some of the better ones on screen. AGS seems to be alright, and I'm pretty sure this will be quite decent in PvP and that sort of thing. DDS wasn't anything special, but I'm not really sure how it would work with offhand and all that sort of thing, as you can now dual wield. I'm not sure if that'll work only for main hand damage output or if it actually calculates for both, as you sort of would do an attack with only one but you do have both weapons equipped. I'm not really sure. We'll have to be looking into that a bit further in the future, which would be quite nice. There's also the actual dragon claws, which is quite cool to have those back. It'll be good to see if they're actually viable in PvP and that sort of thing. And then also we do have the crossbow, which I did actually try and test out before this, but it turns out you do need the bolts, special bolts for that Xanax crossbow, which is really cool. I did remember that special attack looks absolutely amazing, but unfortunately I couldn't actually use it. And yeah, it's quite good actually. You can just use all these abilities and use all the actual weapons. If you just go to the actual, I think it's called the Combat Academy or so in Lumbridge. Pretty sure you guys all know exactly where that is. You can just talk to one of the ladies in the center if you can manage to get through that absolute lag fest that it is at the moment, where pretty much everyone in RuneScape on that world is sitting in there and trying to train on those dummies. So that's actually why I did come to this stronghold of security, to test these weapons out a little bit more. But anyway guys, if you just go to that Combat Academy, you can sort of talk to that lady there and ask for any weapon that you want, so you can test them all out. I just picked up a few basic ones, but if you want to be testing out absolutely everything, that's definitely possible, as you just have to talk to her. It is a bit tedious. You have to talk to her, get one item, and then talk to her again if you want a second one. It'd be a bit better if you can sort of say, I want all the god swords, but that's not how they've actually done it. But anyway guys, that's definitely a thing that I do recommend you do. Jump onto this combat beta and have a test. Hopefully you'll be able to find out if you do like this new thing, which I'm pretty sure it'll be a great addition to the already existing combat system. It'd be really nice to not have to button mash all the time. Hopefully they've put momentum to a point where it's still viable to use, as I'm not sure many people will be not using Revolution, as it's pretty much exactly the same as momentum, but hopefully momentum will sort of be on a stage where it'll be able to sort of compete with the other sort of ability and also XP hour rates when you want to be training melee and that sort of thing, because most of the time that you are actually using that momentum ability would be when you're AFKing or something like that. So hopefully that ability does actually stand up to the others. Anyway guys, that is probably it for this video. Hope you did enjoy. Definitely do, like I said, jump onto the combat beta and have a test out. Anyway guys, in the future I'll probably make another video on this if they do make any updates or that sort of thing, and I want to be talking about that. But otherwise guys, thank you for watching. I hope you do enjoy your time in the combat beta, and hopefully to see this update in the near future. Anyway guys, later.